Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my Booktubeathon TBR. It is that time of year again. I am super excited to smash out a few books for the year, especially catch up with my reading challenge. I know I'm doing terrible with that, but that is beside the point. If you didn't know, Booktubeathon is a weekly readathon hosted by Ariel Bissett, and it's been happening every year. So it starts today on August the 3rd and it goes on until the end of the week, August the 9th, and I'll leave details down in the description bar below. Anyways, let's get right into what I'm reading for this week. So I've chosen one book to correspond with each challenge. So the first one is Read a Book with a Blue Cover, and for this one I am choosing Coraline by Neil Gaiman. I think this is pretty blue, don't you? This is a pretty well-known book. There's a movie out with it. I was meaning to read this last Christmas to watch the movie and I never got around to it, so I figured it's short, easy, I can get it out of the way as soon as possible. The next challenge was a bit harder for me. It is to choose a book where the author's last name's first letter matches your own last name's first letter. So my last name is Tran, so it starts with a T, and I tried to find authors that had a last name that started with a T, and it was really hard for me. None of my bookshelves seemed to have any of them, or if they did, I had already read the book. But I managed to come up with Slated by Terry Terry, which is the first book in the Slated series, and this is actually quite thick. I really hope I can power through this. I know it's a pretty well-known book. A lot of people have read it. So basically the girl Kyla has had her memory wiped, so she's been slated because the government thinks that she's a terrorist. So they give her a second chance, but her memories seem to crop up again, and it sort of conflicts with how she's supposed to be living in the community, which sounds very interesting to me. I bought this book a couple of years back, but I'm actually quite excited to read it now. Next challenge is to read someone else's favourite book, and for this one I'm choosing The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold, which I'm pretty sure is one of my friend's favourite books, but I haven't really confirmed with her. I'm pretty sure, like I'm 99% sure, and I still have my sticker on this. This is a lovely cover. I bought this just purely based on the cover, more so than wanting to read it. But I figured now is the time. I know that the movie was really popular and the book is really well loved, so hopefully I like it as well. Challenge number 4 is to read the book that you last acquired, and for this one I am going to be reading The King's Curse by Philippa Gregory, which was the last book that I bought, so spoiler alert for my book haul. It is a very, very thick read, but I fly through Philippa Gregory books pretty fast. This is the last book in the War of Roses series, and I've been meaning to read this for so long, and I have it now, so I'm really, really excited. My phone keeps ringing, give me a second. And then there is reading a book without letting go of it. So basically, once you start the book, it has to be in your hand the entire time until you finish it. And for this one, I'm choosing The Pigeon by Patrick Susskind, which is a very short read, and hopefully I can finish this in a couple of hours and actually manage to finish this challenge. It's been a while since I've read an entire book in one sitting, so hopefully I can do it with this one. And then we have read a book that I really just want to read, and for this one I am going with Breadcrumbs by Anne Ursul, U-R-S-U, I think, which is a middle grade book based on the Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale, The Snow Queen. So this girl goes into the woods to find one of her lost friends because he's followed the Snow Queen into there. I figured it'd be a really easy read and also something that I would enjoy after all the more thicker reads that I have in there. Also because this has been sitting on my shelf for quite a while now. And the last challenge is to read 7 books in 7 days. So my 7th book will be Dusk by Eve Edwards. And I really enjoyed Eve Edwards' last book, but this is more of a sort of romance set during a war, based around these two people who fall in love, but then the guy has to go to war and the girl is working as a nurse in trenches, and it sort of deals with their difficulties in maintaining this relationship and all the obstacles that they go through. I haven't read a lot of romance books, but I'm really hoping that this one will be good. So these are all the 7 books that I'm going to be reading for this Booktubeathon. I think the camera just shook there. I really hope I can get through this. I did manage to read 7 books last Booktubeathon, but the books weren't as thick as these. So I'm kind of scared, but yeah. If you are doing the Booktubeathon, leave links to your TBR down below or tell me what you are reading, because I want to see what you guys will be reading as well. Keep an eye out for a mid-week update, as well as see if I actually manage to finish all of these books by the end of the week. I hope you guys have a lovely day and I will see you guys soon. Bye!